Everyone, welcome to our Thanksgiving Disney Christmas trip. We are here at the cabins at Fort Wilderness Resort and like the campsites at Fort Wilderness, the campground. And we just got here. It is Wednesday night. We made pretty good time. Husband is starting to unload the car, so the dogs are freaking out. The cabins are pet friendly, as well as 3 of the resorts on property, which is excellent. So I'm going to show you around and we can get to it. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving, so we're not doing anything. We're just going to kind of hang out around the campground, hang out with my in-laws, fried turkey, all that stuff. And then Friday we're headed to Epcot. It's the festival of the holidays over there, which is exciting. Saturday we might hit up Disney Springs depending on how the dogs are, and then Sunday we're headed home. So that's kind of our plan, and let's show you around. Okay, here's the room. I literally just walked in the door, haven't even seen it myself. So there's a little like breakfast area, cute little bear motif. Charlie is like, what are we doing? Where are we? It's fine, come on. Nyla is not concerned. Here is a kitchen area with a full fridge. That's nice. Microwave. They stock some paper towels. Very nice. Coffee with the regular like coffee stuff they do include. I think there's supposed to be dishes. Yes. So some dishes in there. There's a toaster. Cool. Dishwasher. And burners. No oven though. We have this little area here. So there's like a chair, extra pillow and blanket, TV, lots and lots of drawers. This couch, I believe, folds out into a bed. And then if you come back this way, there's another window, restroom, pretty standard. Tub shower combo with the normal stuff. Hooks, they do have towels and all of that. Full length mirror. And then in the bedroom, there's a big bed and then bunk beds and a TV, some drawers, a little like safe closet, a safe and closet area. Oh, and a little vanity. That's fun. Fun. All right. So there's our little room tour. Okay, so if you're bringing dogs, they give you this little Pluto's welcome kit is what it's called. And they have a little dog bowl, a little like dog bag, and a little charm, I guess, to go on their collar. And then this little cork thing to go underneath their bowls. The bowls we brought, but the little cork thing, Tali's just like, no, she has moved away from that spot, but she's only eaten half her food. And then they also give you a room occupied, and they ask if you leave this on the door the whole time you're here, as well as the pet policies and dog relief areas, which in the campground is pretty much everywhere, but in an actual hotel would be specific places. I turn around for like 5 seconds to chop potatoes with these little teeny tiny knives because they don't have real knives, which would make sense. Couldn't find my husband, and he's outside decorating. Yep. And if you have not stayed at the campground, do bring decorations for the outside because people go crazy. All right, so Thursday morning came, and first up was breakfast. I brought some toaster strudels to the cabin, and husband brought those like corn dog looking things, but they're like pancake and sausage. And so we had those for breakfast, had some coffee, played with the dogs, took the dogs on a walk, and watched the Thanksgiving Day parade, and just really had a nice chill morning, which is actually kind of how we like to do things. And then after that we did head out because we were having Thanksgiving lunch, dinner, I don't know what you call it when it's like the smack dab in the middle of the day, over at the campsites with my in-laws. So here's my Thanksgiving Day outfit and our Thanksgiving Day feast. We had some turkey, sweet potatoes, like the whole 9 yards. I also did make some of those dishes before we went over there. Here's our little family picture. So cute. After we all ate, we decided to go golf cart riding. So if you stay at the cabins or the campsites, highly recommend renting a golf cart because the campground is humongous, and they do have like buses that run throughout, but it's just annoying because you have to like sit there and wait for the buses. So I would suggest that you get a golf cart. Plus, you can go looping, which is when you go right around all the loops. It's really fun, especially during like Halloween or Christmas, because y'all, look at all these decorations. That is all one campsite. Like, they must have requested this particular spot because it's like wrapped all the way around. It is insanity. So it's really fun to just kind of ride around, see what everyone's, got, and golf carts are fun, so there's that too. We took the dogs and they had a great time. This was her first time. So Tolly went in July, so she was used to the campsite, the camper, the everything. We did take Nyla in October, but we didn't have a golf cart, so this was our first like golf cart adventure, and she actually did really well. If you watch my vlogs, you might know she's kind of rambunctious, so I was kind of worried, but she actually was very chill on the golf cart. We bring this big, huge blow up screen and projector and to watch movies at night. So this feature film was the Santa Claus 2. I loved the Santa Claus, so I was here for that. And then we headed back to our cabin for bed. The next morning was Friday, Black Friday. So the first thing I did was make some coffee, make some breakfast, and actually do some online shopping. I got all of Andrew's presents done, as well as quite a few other people's. And then I got dressed and we went to Epcot. We were not in a huge hurry because we had the dogs, and you're allowed to leave the dogs in your hotel room or cabin for up to 7 hours. But that's, not the entire day. So like, we weren't there when it opened or anything crazy like that. Just kind of moseyed on over. Our first stop was in the Canada Pavilion, where we got that popcorn bucket and some maple popcorn, which was so stinking good. Although I wouldn't recommend getting a popcorn bucket at the beginning of the day because it was really heavy. Although you do get really cheap refills if you have the popcorn bucket. But they only had like 3, so I think if we hadn't gotten it, we wouldn't have gotten it. It sings and spins and all that stuff. In the France Pavilion, they have a Beauty and the Beast sing-along now, which is like great. All of these props were out in like the foyer kind of area before you go into the theater, and you can see all those things from like the Beauty and the Beast movie, and it just like super cool, the Maleficent movie, lots of different ones in there. All throughout they had different like performers, so here are some people playing the drums, and then we started snacking. So this was our first stop. It was a chocolate peppermint funnel cake. It was delicious, although I will say that the line was long. In the American Pavilion, I got the chocolate crinkle cookie, and my husband got the turkey dinner, which he raved about like the whole week. He said it was amazing. We did stop in Germany for some caramel treats and raspberry Dole Whip over in I'm not sure what it is, one of the African pavilions. We walked over to Mexico. We actually didn't go in because there was like a 30-minute wait to get into the pyramid, which I've never seen before. I thought that was super, super odd, but just kept making our way around. And my favorite food spot was the stand outside of the Mexican pavilion. They had dulce de leche churros, this big huge tostada, and a really yummy drink, and they were all so stinking good. Like, I could have gone back and had them all again. After that, we went like back towards the entrance to do some rides. So first up, we went to Soarin'. We did wait a good, I think 55 minutes for Soarin', but always worth it. And then we went to Livin' with the Land, which is definitely an underrated ride. I love this one. It never has a line. It's so fun. It's very chill. It's like a nice little slow boat ride. You get to see all these plants. I don't know. I just love it. And they Christmasified it. So they had like Christmas lights all throughout and little like Christmas stands. You can see all the Christmas lights and like those big huge ornaments. And look, they made these like snowmen, but made out of sand, and just really cute little touches to make it a little extra fun. And if you're looking for something like chill and calm, this is a good one. I would say don't underestimate the really chill like boat rides and stuff like that, because there's a lot of things you can wait 45-55 minutes for, but it's really nice to just be able to like walk on a ride and do it. And things like this are nice and chill, especially like to just sit for a couple of minutes and just, enjoy. And this one is educational. And look, there's a Mickey Rudolph. So, we got it down. This little section of the park in Epcot is my absolute favorite. The part that has Nemo and then Living with the Land, Soarin', and Figment. Like, that is my favorite area of everywhere. Most of those don't usually have a huge line. I really like them. They're things that my husband will ride because he won't ride everything. And it's just, I don't know, just a good time. That's my favorite part right there. So really enjoyed the Christmas overlay to this ride. There's also a like cafeteria style food situation in that same area, although I've never eaten there, so just be aware. Next up, we headed over to Nemo. I love Nemo. First of all, I love the movie Nemo. Secondly, I love the ride. This is one of my favorites. It's like a clamshell ride, so it's also, you know, nice and chill. It doesn't usually have a long wait. I think maybe the longest I've waited is like 20 minutes for it. It's nice and cool in there, which is wonderful. Those clamshell rides are usually like dark and cool, so when it's hot outside, that is excellent. And Nemo is really cool because part of it is like this, where it's like just built up ride, but part of it is actually an aquarium. So there's a huge aquarium. They have tons of sea animals that you can see, and so part of the ride is actually like projections onto the aquarium walls. So you'll see, like, in just a second, you'll see like Nemo, but then there'll also be like actual fish, and it's just really cool. So huge tank. They have sharks, they have manatees we were watching for a while, they have all sorts of things. There's like, I think there's maybe even like a touch pool for the kids, don't quote me on that. So here you can see like the actual fish back behind all of the projected animations. Super cool. I could spend like hours and hours and hours in this aquarium just staring at things. Here's the manatees. He was having so much fun just rolling around. So yeah, really fun. And you can, you know, walk around and look at all the animals. They're huge. We didn't spend a ton of time there though, because we knew we had more things that we wanted to get done. Like we wanted to go see Figment, and we walked up and Figment was closed. Like literally it had just closed. So we went shopping instead, found some pajamas, found some new ears, I found a gingerbread milkshake. This was my favorite thing I think I ate the whole time. We saw Santa. He was over in like the Odyssey area. So they had like all the kids, you know, going up and talking to Santa and getting like a little photo op with him. So we just sat and watched for a little bit, and it was super cute while we, you know, drank our peppermint milkshakes. And then kept heading on over. Ratatouille was also closed. I think Frozen was also closed, but we weren't planning on going to Frozen. I did really want to do Ratatouille, so I was really disappointed that like Ratatouille and Figment were the two I was looking forward to the most, and the two that we did not get to ride, so that was really unfortunate. They had little performers at the different booths that were talking about the like holiday culture or holiday customs of the different countries. So that was the Barn Santa from Norway, which was interesting. And then there were some performers over in, I think that was the Germany area. And then we got some more food, because, you know, the whole point of Festival of the Holidays is to eat your way around the world. And then we caught the candlelight processional. Y'all, I had no idea what this was. But apparently it's a huge thing. This was the first night, so it was like super crowded. It was really long. It was actually, we left before it ended because we were like trying to get back to the dogs, and we watched like a good 35-40 minutes of it, and we're like, okay, it doesn't seem to be ending yet, so we're just gonna go. But it was super cool. They had a full orchestra, they had a full choir, they had the guy from the new Marvel movie that went out last year, the like, I don't know, I didn't see it, something about the rings or dragons or something, I don't know, but he was narrating, and they have like different narrators all throughout the month, and so they come in with like the candles and they sing, and so he would narrate and like tell part of the Christmas story, and then they would sing, and it kind of went back and forth, and it was really cool also that they were doing the actual Christmas story, you know, at Disney World. I was not expecting that, though. I thought that was pretty cool. Here's the Epcot ball all lit up at night as we are headed out for the night. On, what day are we on? Saturday? On Saturday, we started off by going and taking the dogs on a golf cart ride, and we went to the dog park. So there's a dog park at the campsite. So there's a little dog park and then a big dog park. It was packed like the whole time we were there. This was the only time that there weren't a ton of dogs there, so we decided to stop and hang out and play for a little bit since it was just us this day. I thought that Nyla was gonna like pounce on Tolly, and I wanted to get it on camera, and then she just laid down We also discovered the dog water fountain, which was super exciting and confusing to our dogs. They were like, what is this thing? Hello, happy Saturday. We had an excellent time yesterday. We got up, it was Black Friday, so actually the first thing I did was made some breakfast and then pulled out my laptop and did some shopping. Got all of husband's gifts done for Christmas. I just need like stocking stuffers. Got some stuff for the dogs, got some stuff for myself, ordered a few other things, some more Christmas gifts, so that was excellent. I am a busy teacher, so December is crazy town for me, so if I can get Christmas gifts like checked off ASAP, then I have a much smoother month, so very happy about that. And hung out, rode around the golf cart with the dogs so that they would kind of get worn out a little bit, and then headed over to Epcot and had a great day. I ate a lot of food, had some fun, did like the sing-along, did Soarin', did that little area of like Nemo, Soarin', like that is my favorite part in all the parks, I think. Love. Two of the rides I really wanted to ride were broken down, like partially through the day, but when we needed to ride them, so that really stunk. So I didn't get to see Figment, and Figment was broken last year. They were renovating it, so I didn't see him last year either. Missing my purple dragon. And then Ratatouille I really wanted to ride because I like that ride a lot. I was broken that too. So I don't know why they were closed, but there were like 3 things that were closed. Anyway, had a good time regardless. We're about to head out to Disney Springs. We're gonna go to Jock's Hangar Bar for some food and just have like kind of snacky food. And then we have a couple of stores to hit up, more Christmas presents to buy. It's a good time to come. I did grab some new Christmas ears. Now I need to decide which ones I should wear with my outfit. So I have these. These are the ones I brought. These are from Etsy, so they match really well with the peppermint and peppermint. And then these are my, oh, I didn't see the candy cane on the side. These are my new ones I just got yesterday at Epcot. Why are their tags so obnoxious? I don't understand. What do we think? You can put your opinions down below. Obviously, it won't actually help me determine what I'm gonna do. I can determine ears, and I can determine earrings, and tame this hair. It's been a disaster all weekend. We've been having a lot of fun. This morning we went and had biscuits and gravy at the camper with my in-laws, rode around the golf cart for a while, took the dogs to the dog park here at the campground, and now getting ready to head out. I was originally gonna wear a tennis skirt today, which is what I brought, but I'm in leggings instead because my legs rubbed together really badly yesterday at Epcot, and now they're very sore, so this is just gonna feel probably a lot better. Not quite as cute, but it's okay. Anyway, let me tame my hair and decide on earrings and head on out. So if you're staying at any of the Walt Disney World resorts, they have bus transportation to all of the Disney areas. So we rode a bus over to Disney Springs, did some shopping. I did get that sweatshirt, but y'all, it was so expensive. I had no idea it didn't have a tag on it until I took it up to the counter and almost like had a heart attack when the girl rang it up. But by then I was too committed, so I just got it anyway. We looked at quite a few things. I loved this pizza purse with the aliens on it. Oh my gosh, too cute. I did get this bracelet, and then we headed over to the Christmas shop, which was disappointing. I'm looking for the mug from the Santa Claus, and apparently it's like sold out everywhere, so that was annoying. We went over to the Swirls on the Water, I think is what it's called, that has the Dole Whip. They had special Christmassy Dole Whip. It's right next to the Rainforest Cafe, and the volcano is erupting. So I got a frozen hot chocolate float that had peppermint Dole Whip in it, and husband got peppermint bark Dole Whip nachos, which was fascinating. Y'all, this volcano, like, we were pretty far away because we were like at a different place. We could feel the heat. Like, I was very shocked. But this was like the best thing I had all weekend. These were the nachos. delightful. They have all sorts of things. And then we went over to Jock's Hangar Bar. We just split, husband and brother-in-law and I, we split a bunch of different foods. The whole reason I wanted to go was because they had this hot chocolate flight with like peppermint hot chocolate, butterscotch hot chocolate, and Oreo hot chocolate. And it was really good, but to be fully honest, I did not finish it at all because I really just didn't eat it after I just had that frozen hot chocolate. So they were yummy, but you know, it is what it is. We went to a few more shops and then we headed back over to the campground, got the dogs, watched some movies, watched Beauty and the Beast, and just had a really nice chill end to our weekend. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye. Susie wants